guys, welcome to another episode of What I Know by Nahuja Hatibu, and I am so excited today because I have my girl from Kenya.
Hello.
Oh my god, you guys, like I said, I'm here at Jackson State, and we're here under MWF, which is Mandela Washington Fellowship, and we're the 2024 cohort. So and basically we get to be placed in different institutions in 28 states around United States, and I was so lucky enough to share this cohort with Fridah from Kenya.
Yeah.
My name is Fridah from Kenya. Everybody here loves her voice. She's such a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart in the team. So I'm just so happy that I get a chance to sit with you. And I know this is like the last week, so it's like, oh my god, we're like all running like chickens with no heads. But I'm so glad that you gave me your time. And I just want people to know you because I've done interviews with people, and every time I have somebody sitting here, it's all about, it's good vibe, we're learning something new. And for you, you're the only medical doctor in our cohort, so there's so much to learn from you. But you're also into beekeeping. You're doing amazing stuff back home. So I'm really interested to know more about you. I mean, I've read about you. Everybody has read people's bio, but I'm just gonna let you speak to everybody. What's your name? Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from? And what you do, and yeah.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Fridah Holin Nasaka Otula, but a lot of people know me as Fridah Otula, so I go by Fridah Otula. And I'm from Kenya. It's in the eastern part of Africa, the capital of East Africa, by the way.
It's okay, we'll give them that. Kenyans in TikTok don't come for me. It's okay. Yes, you
okay,
are.
Okay. Yeah, we are.
Yes,
With pride.
we don't want to argue.
Okay, so I'm a medical doctor by profession, and I'm still early in my career.
Yeah.
So, and I'm so passionate about delivering quality healthcare to everyone, regardless of where they come from and what they do, what they're able to do, what they can afford and what they cannot afford, all of it. Then I'm also interested in anesthesiology, so I'm still open-minded about the subspecialty that I'm
That thing is painful. Like that thing is painful.
How painful?
It's just painful. Like it's just painful. I've gone to theater twice, and you're the people that when I see.
No, it's not supposed to be painful, by the way. Anesthesiologists are supposed to make you have a pain-free surgery. Then
the process of putting the needle.
I get it. Yeah, it is painful.
Continue.
So outside of medicine, I'm also an agripreneur, and I'm passionate about agriculture, things to do with agriculture, because I like to bring like nutrition to my community, and also to ensure that there's enough food in my community. And I'm specifically in the honey value chain, beekeeping. And I'm also empowering some people in my community to get also into agriculture. So far I've empowered like 4 girls, and they are also in agriculture, but they're not in beekeeping because they say they can't. They're afraid of these things, so they're in African leafy vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is so beautiful, because even changing one person's life, it's more than enough. Because the ripple effect goes beyond that. And I always tell people that when somebody touch me, I feel like obligated to touch more people. So the ripple effect is always big. So congratulations.
And also like I also like to change the narrative of people saying there's no job and there's a lot of idle land in our community. Like we have to make good use of the idle land.
Absolutely, I agree with you. Like I think Tanzania is the biggest country in East Africa. Or is East Africa
It's
now?
quite big.
Are we having Sudan in East Africa now?
Yeah, Southern
Sudan, okay. But Tanzania is the biggest one. And I'm telling you, sometimes you drive from Dar es Salaam, for example, to Arusha, there's so many bare land. And I'm just always wondering, why are we not having people who take advantage of that? So you're so right.
And you keep on complaining of unemployment issues.
It's
not fair.
It's really interesting. When it comes to your career, tell me more about why you became a doctor, because this is the thing. Every time I hear somebody telling me either a politician, or I always figure out like what's the story behind that. Why did you become a doctor, and why the specialism that you want to take? Yeah.
Okay, so my journey when I was still young, like very very young, as long as I can remember, like around 9 years old, we were in church, and there's a man that fainted.
Okay.
And then so it's from an experience. So the man fainted, and to me it looked like the man was dead, like literally dead. So people carried him outside, and I was still a child. So people were like, no, children go away, because I was following to see like how he's doing, how he's faring, because he was like releasing some things from his mouth. Yeah, I know. So
he had epilepsy or something.
Yeah, I just, and the bad thing about it, or the good thing about it, is just I witnessed, like I saw him literally fall, and he was a grown man. So it was something that was quite scary in my head. So I was just 100% sure that the man had died. Then they called the first aid people. They came to the church, not to the hospital. Then they took the man to the hospital. And then the next Sunday, I saw the man alive and kicking in church. Yeah, so I was like, wow, if a doctor can actually make someone who was dead to come to life, like by then I thought the person was dead, then I want to be that person. I want to be the person who like changes lives, and also like someone who is going to bring an impact to the community. But at that point I didn't know any doctor in my inner circle or around me, but I knew a lot of lawyers. So if my parents used to ask me, so what is your career path in future, the one that you want to pursue, I would be like lawyer. I was not saying a doctor. My parents were just surprised that when after completing my high school studies, they asked me, they all knew I was going to be a lawyer, and I was like, no, medicine is for me, because it's medicine. So that is how I found myself in the medical field.
That is really cool. And it's so funny how you can recall those kind of small things. Like for me, it was like the first time I held my first paintbrush, and I was just like, oh my god, I fell in love with art from then. And it's just, and I can literally vividly remember that day.
I know.
It's so weird, but you don't remember
close to our hearts.
I don't remember what I ate last weekend, or like even last night, but I remember that part. So that is really, really important. Your journey to Mandela Washington Fellowship, as a medical doctor, especially when I heard you're a medical doctor, because everybody here has, is an entrepreneur, they're doing something to do with generating wealth and money and everything. You are still, you have not gone back to school to specialize. What made you want to apply for Mandela Washington, and what do you feel like you have learned, or what are your takeaways going back home?
Okay, so I applied for Mandela Washington Fellowship because I wanted to gain my financial freedom. Because it is something that I'm actually struggling in. No, that is in fact the reason why I'm in business. Yeah, because I got into beekeeping when I was still in med school. Yeah, when I was still in med school, I wanted something, like I wanted to make money. And the way med school is training. So I wanted to look for something that is not physically involving me. Like I don't have to be there physically for it to happen. So I settled on, and I wanted to be in the agriculture sector. So I settled on aquaculture and apiculture. So apiculture is the beekeeping.
I wouldn't know.
So
so aquaculture
and apiculture.
Apiculture. So that's beekeeping.
Yeah. So I was like, aquaculture is capital intensive. I don't have that amount of like big piece of land for myself, because I'm going to use my father's land. So I settled on apiculture. So I went ahead and bought 6 beehives. I started with 6 beehives. From my higher educational loan. We usually give you a loan.
Yes, we have that back home.
Yeah, we call it help.
As we call it boom.
Oh, boom. Yeah, so I took the loan. Then when I was given, I bought the beehives. Then I went and put them in my father's land. Like it's just next to our house, but not literally next to our house. It's behind our land, our father's home. So I kept the beehives there. Then 5 months down the line, they were colonized by the beehives. And then I started harvesting like on month 8.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
How come you didn't hear this story? Like everybody here knows. Like let me tell you something. Now, because we keep introducing ourselves a lot, everybody can introduce the other person. So we always like, my name is Frida and I'm from Kenya and I'm a medical doctor. and I am interested in beekeeping. You never talk about your business in beekeeping. So this is so interesting. This is so interesting.
Yeah,
Then
okay.
after
Yeah,
8 months,
I've skipped. I'm also the founder. The honey business is Nasaka Honey Organic.
okay.
Yeah, so I harvested and I got a lot of money, my
Ooh.
friend.
How much was
Like
that?
it wasn't like a lot, but for me, from what I expect, like I wouldn't expect, like I wasn't expecting that amount of money.
Wow.
I got it, and of course my father and my mother were helping me like to harvest. Yeah, even
so
my
nice.
siblings. Yeah, they were helping me with the process, even the marketing. You know, I was still like new. I'm still new. I don't know a lot of people who can buy it. Yeah, because I don't know a lot of people who can buy it.
Yeah.
So I went and harvested, then packaged the honey, and then I took it to my friends that were in my inner circle. Then also people in my church and also my parents' friends. So they were my first market, like they were my first buyers.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
And what kind of bees? Because my father-in-law has some sort of that in his house, in the family house, and they normally say like small bee honey, and then there's big bee honey. I don't know what's the difference.
No, like the apis honey bees.
This thing, so
the African. No, I don't know about the big and that. I just know about the African. Yeah, because they're also European honey, stingless bees.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just know about the
bees,
African bees.
Different bees give you different honey. Oh, okay.
No, but the color of the honey and the content of the honey depends on the flowers around the beehive.
No way.
Yeah.
So what flowers do you have around the beehives?
The flowers that I have around they're just the normal savanna flowers. So flowers found in savanna area.
I didn't know that. That is so interesting.
Yeah. So, but if you go maybe to places that people are just putting like sunflower, like people are planting sunflowers all over the place, then the honey is going to be a little bit different as compared to someone like me, like where my beehives are just like in farms of people. There's a lot of plantations, bananas, fruits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was 8 months. That 8 months since that time till now. How is the business?
The business,
yes.
So of course it motivated me. Getting the money from the business, it really and it also saved me from my, you know, when you are a student, you're broke.
Yes.
Yeah, and you also know you want to buy things, but your parents are not willing to get it for you. So they're like, no, that is something that can wait. So at least I was able to get something out of it. And so I went, there's an business acceleration for young entrepreneurs in Africa. There's a program that is called like that in Kenya. So I applied for an incubation program with them. That is after my med school. After I completed my med school, I signed up for them because now at least I was free. Then after signing up for them, they trained us, so they equipped some knowledge in me with regard to agriculture, because now I was just doing it blindly. My business wasn't registered in the first place. I didn't know how to write a business plan. I didn't have a business plan, so at least they taught me.
You're a student.
So at least they taught me how to go through it. I created a bank account for the business, because I was mixing my funds. I taught myself how to pay myself and not how to like bankrupt my company by eating all the money from the company.
This is a big lesson. It's a big lesson, and you were just in college, so that shows your entrepreneurship school. Because, dude, you guys, you hardly have time. Like I know people who start medicine.
We are broke too.
Like medicine student.
Yeah.
As a student, I don't remember the day I had money. Anyway, thanks to our parents. So that is really beautiful. And so where is the business now?
So currently the business is grown, and at least currently I have 18 beehives. So it increased by 10. Wow. And I usually so with beekeeping, you don't have to literally have someone working throughout the day or throughout the night or anything. You just need the person during harvesting, packaging. That's it. Wow. Because for inspection, though, you also have to inspect the beehives like maybe monthly. It depends with whoever, like whatever is comfortable for you. So for me, I'm able to inspect my beehive, so I do that by myself, because I pay myself. So I don't want to invite someone and then someone will still want me to pay the transport and also pay his labor. So I do that by myself. During harvesting, I usually invite them to help me with
Okay,
harvesting.
that is
and
really
packaging.
cool. But you are planning to expand that because it's gonna reach a point
Absolutely,
where
absolutely.
you're gonna
I'm
be so
also-
busy.
Yeah, absolutely. Then I'm also planning to like diversify
Yes.
with regard to the bee products that I'm offering, because currently I'm just offering the honey.
Okay.
So the Mandela Washington Fellowship, actually I'm attached to a focus project because my focus project cohort that I've been given here in the Mandela Washington Fellowship, she's very nice, she has been very helpful, and we are working together towards a great action plan.
Nice.
When I go back to Kenya.
You're very
So we are
lucky.
working on making like at least a variety of infused honey.
Okay. That
And
is
also
so
to
cool.
get into making candles from beehives.
And that is
And
a
also
big
to increase
business,
the number of beehives. Yeah,
Yes.
she's really nice.
Yeah.
Very,
What's her
very
name?
nice.
Give her a shout out.
Dr. Williams Christie.
Oh, Dr. William, we really thank you for that, because I believe that when you do well back home, you get a chance to also employ other people and create that community, and just having you being in school and actually being able to start your business while you're still in school, being busy in school and still having it standing till now, and you're making money, and now you're here and you're trying to figure out how to grow your business. I think that is so, like, it's amazing what you're doing, Fridah. Like, it's so funny because as you guys are finding out, I'm finding out the same way, because we talk a lot, but I think we don't go deep down. And I think here we've been so busy. Even time when we're like, guys, let's sit down, let's network, let's find out.
We should.
And I've been telling people that.
There's
There's a day I was like, guys, I'm in the lobby the whole day, come talk to me. Only 2 people showed up, but I understand people are busy, and every time we get a chance to rest, we want to sleep because it's hectic here, guys. Mandela Washington.
Or we want to tour around the place.
Oh, you want to tour? You go to Walmart and buy things. So I'm really excited and happy for you. So what's the future? What do you see in the future for your brand?
In the future, in my brand, I'm seeing as like we are going to share the same platform with the honey leaders in Kenya.
Wow.
The big brand, the Savannah Honey. I'm coming for you.
She's coming for you.
I'm coming for you guys. Yeah.
And then the international market and the local market. I mean, not local market, the East African market. So I can't wait to see your honey in the supermarket.
Amen
shelves.
to that.
How has it been balancing between being a professional doctor and being an entrepreneur? Because for me, I am 100% entrepreneur. I wake up, I work for myself. I do probably almost the same thing every day, but you have to, I understand that, you only go for harvesting, you only go for packaging, you don't have to be there all the time. But how has that been, just balancing the two worlds for you?
Okay. I'm not going to say like it's easy. It's not easy.
Easy.
They're two different things.
Yeah.
Two different things. So I'll say maybe my mom's help, because
she's
always on my neck, like if the honeys are ready, and I'm like, Aki mom, I'm busy, I can't harvest, because she can tell that if the honey is ready. So I'm like, I can't harvest, and she's like, Fridah, you have to go and harvest. So I think maybe it's I'm accountable to my mother with regard to the business. So that is why and also I like the money that comes from the honey business, because it has been saving me real time. So that is also a motivation for me. Then it has, so the honey business has also made me to be able to be in places where I'm just not thinking about medicine. I'm thinking about agriculture, technology in agriculture, you get it. And I'm also currently I'm also thinking about how I can integrate the agriculture aspect to the medicine side, so that you can make substances or other foods and drinks that are nutritionally affordable, they're good nutrient, they have good nutrients, and they're also affordable at the same time.
That is really cool. So at some point you feel like your two worlds will collide, and I'm really looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to you coming up with maybe a product that has honey, but maybe it's helping. Because we know honey is already a medicine.
That is why I'm working on infused honey, by the way, because I want to infuse it with natural ingredients that are also herbal, that are also herbals at the same time, lemongrass. It has also medicinal value.
Yes.
Lemon, ginger, rosemary, name it all, everything. So that is now my action plan. go after the Mandela Washington Fellowship. That is what I'm intending to do when I get back home. So that if someone asks me like, why should I buy your honey and not her honey? I'll be like, no, but mine has more nutrients than her honey, so you should definitely come for my honey and not
that
her
makes so
honey.
much sense. Because sometimes I'll go to, I'm a person who, I think sometimes my husband is like, why are you doing that? Like, I'll go to a supermarket and I'll read the ingredients and I want to know what exactly it has. But things like honey, you just know that it's just honey.
Yeah,
So you don't really take the time. You just look at the price, you take the cheapest one, sugar is sugar, you know. And so that would be really interesting to know that, you know what, the difference between all this honey that are in the shelves in supermarket. I hope like your competitors are not gonna listen to this, because we know they have the means and the money to put that on the shelf like tomorrow. But I know that whatever they do, it comes from, you know, it comes from passion. It comes from, you know, you are in a medical field, you are there to help people, because we say you guys are second angels, so you're there to help people. And if you put that, all that in your business as well, I think you're gonna go so far. I don't think you're gonna go so far.
Yeah, sure. Even with the network that I'm also getting here from the MWF.
It's amazing.
It's
guys.
amazing. It's amazing.
So you as a doctor, if you are inspired by Frida's story and you're doing something else on the side, you know, MWF is a place to be.
It's a place to
be. I think we are really. But then again, another thing about MWF is that it's up to you to make sure this experience is beneficial to you. Because I feel like you can literally be here, but you're not here. So you can be dragged everywhere, you're not making contacts, when we go for events, you're not networking.
You're here for the fun.
You're just here for the fun. So it's up to you as well to be able to... You know, I feel like we're talking about something, but you know, like, you know what I mean.
To finish me.
You know, but you know, I just feel like, you know, just, you know, when I heard you were the medical doctor, I was so curious to know, you know, how this is gonna benefit you, and I'm glad, you know, with your business and everything. So finally, like, well, how has your experience been? I know you already talked about it. How has the experience been here? And what are you looking forward to the most when you come back home? Forget about the plan. Let's talk about just in general.
Like,
you know, the plan. The plan that you're having
plan.
with the action plan.
Okay.
Forget about the action plan.
Okay.
What has this experience done for you? It can be personal, it can be in terms of your business, it can be in terms of being a doctor, and being a woman. You know, we're surrounded by amazing, powerful women here. So what has this experience done for you?
Okay, so for me, it has helped me with terms to networking. I've increased my circle of contacts when I'm here for the time that I've been here, and some are even offering me advice. Some are becoming my mentors. Some are also giving me like opportunities, knowledge sharing. They're helping me to make decisions, like important decisions. So I know with their help, they are going to drive my business forward, and they're also going to like indirectly support a businesswoman in Kenya. Then with regard to the culture, the US culture here, what I like about it, about here is the Southern hospitality. My God,
and you can only find that in
friendly.
Mississippi, by the way. Mississippi and all that.
Mississippi.
You know, like the way I was like, yes, ma'am, okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. People are so nice. They give you a chance to like move and pass, and they give you a way. They're just so, you know, so apologetic. It's so amazing, and we don't get that from other fellows. Some of them, they're like, you know, they're cities,
and also it's kind of contradicting to the idea that I had when I came here, because our embassy told us that, you know, Americans are individualistic, like they don't like interacting with people at all, like they just mind their business. But that is very different.
But it depends on which city you go to, and there's some city you say hi to people and you're like, what are you talking about? But they don't even say it, they have that face. But here
you just see it. You
just sit and move away. But here everybody is very open, very welcoming,
warm attitude,
so warm, and it's just it's really beautiful. But one thing that I also learned here is that we are appreciating home more.
Oh my God, I was still going on.
Let's go, girl.
Okay, so another thing that I'm also appreciating is just the fact that, okay, I'm going to be honest, like really, really honest. When I came here, I had the notion of, oh, America must be better than Kenya. You get it? Like, it's better than home Africa. And so I came here and I was like, maybe it's not, maybe it is, but majority of my head was telling me it is better than where I'm from. But not that America is that bad, but the struggles are the same. The struggles are just the same.
Because I think we needed that. We needed the exposure to see that we can do better back home. We have the resources, we have the means, we have the right people. We are, like I was talking to Oseino, like we are really smart. Like I came here and I realized people here are so smart. Like the African leaders that we're with, people are so smart. People are doing amazing things back home, and we come from a place where so much has not been done, so much has not been developed. So at the end of the day, it's either we make it or we make it. And everything that you come, like, it's also very easy as well to make it back home in a way, because there are a lot of problems, and that means there are a lot of solutions to come up with, and that means there's a lot of channels of making money. But you need to be smart enough to know when, how to take over or to take those challenges and make it an opportunity for you. And we still need to talk to, and I want you to talk to our small brothers and sisters. The last 1 minute.
Okay. So I think people, we need, not like people, we all need to start like thinking out of the box. We have to stop being dependent on people providing us, feeding us, because they say, there's a quote that says that if you give someone the power to feed you, you as well give them the power to starve you. So don't give them the power to starve you, okay? So look for your own money, have your own money, regardless of your age, regardless of your gender, you can still make it. If you feel like you can't make it, there are organizations, like big organizations, for example, like I'm in medical field, so I'll use the Red Cross, like Red Cross. They have the volunteering activities, so go volunteer. So if they have then the next time they'll have a job, like job opportunity, they are going to consider.
And they don't want that. They don't want to volunteer. They don't want to do those small jobs.
If maybe you pursued a course, like maybe for example, you pursued a course in a degree, not like a degree, you have a degree and someone is calling you to employ you to maybe do a diploma, you can start from there. Like you can start from there, and then from there is now how you gain networks. It's not that you just work and you keep your eyes closed. You have to work there and keep your eyes open. Take opportunities. Like if you see individuals that are in a position that can employ you where you're working at that time, you can still talk to them. So for me, I'll say, and you also have to invest in yourself. Go do the online courses, please. Go do the online.
They're free.
They're free of charge.
Because that's, but like different from Kenya. Tanzania data is so cheap, by the way. Like every time I go to Nairobi, I'm like, what? I'm paying this much for 1 GB. But Tanzania, someone can wake up in the morning and use 500 shillings to get into Instagram the whole day.
What?
While they can actually be able to learn something new, and it's free.
So if you feel like maybe the online courses are not enjoyable or what, like, some courses are usually like, they can be academically intensive, then maybe you can just go and watch a YouTube video, because I feel like maybe watching a YouTube video will be kind of engaging to you, as opposed to you just being screened on the screen, on your phone screen or on your laptop. So we should also learn to invest on yourself. Then if you see any opportunity, grab it. Don't let it pass you. Grab it.
But I was even saying last time when I was talking to Oseino, and I was saying how preparation means opportunity equals to success. You have to start where you are and with what you have, and just look around. The opportunities are there. So we know back home you guys are smart enough, you're capable, and we want as many people to come here and get exposed to this life and this way of doing business, to know how amazing we are back home, and what we have back home is great.
And another thing is that there are a lot of opportunities, but it is just us who don't apply for them. You have to look for them.
You know?
We have a lot of opportunities, a lot of them.
And you have to look for them.
Yeah, you have to.
Nobody's
apply.
gonna come into your house and knock and say, "Hey, take this," you know. So yeah.
Even for us, as much as we're in MWF, like no one applied it for us. We did to apply, like we did apply for ourselves, and we were also interviewed. So it is also upon you to take the first step, the first action, and take the lead. Yeah,
absolutely. You know what? I'm gonna clap. Fridah, thank you. Thank you for giving me 32 minutes of your time.
Welcome.
Really appreciate what you do back home. I cannot wait to see your honey in Tanzanian supermarket shops.
Amen.
I cannot wait to see things being sold online. I cannot wait for you to start exporting to states, and I'm doing that as an affirmation because I know it's gonna come to pass. And I'm glad I met you here. I'm glad I got to serve the same cohort with you. We really appreciate you. I told you that she's a sweetheart. We really appreciate you. And just continue being the most awesome person that you are. I know you're gonna go so far because you approach everything with so much passion and so much tenderness. And one thing that I love about Fridah, when Fridah doesn't know something, is like, okay, what is that? Can you explain? I don't know anything about it. Like, I love that about you. So like we always say that we're learning a few things from each other every day. I love that you are not afraid to say I don't know. I'm just gonna give you a flower right now, and I think that is such a beautiful thing to have, a beautiful behavior probably to have, and just don't stop that. Don't stop that, because with that you're gonna go so far. And I'm learning that from you. Instead of pretending you know everything, always say I don't know and be able to. So guys, thank you so much for having me today. I hope you've listened from the beginning to an end, and I hope you've learned something from this video. This is What I Know by Nahuja Atibu, and this has been amazing time just interviewing my fellow Mandela Washington fellows, my fellows. Please subscribe, please. I'm gonna leave a lot of information about Fridah under this video, so you guys can check her out. Please support her, especially guys in Kenya who are watching this. Please look out for her honey. I'm going to have all the links below, and so on and so forth. Guys, thank you so much, Fridah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.